What's up, everybody? Y'all come on. Y'all come on in. Yeah, come on in. What's up, Alexis? What's up, Jaden? What's up, Tasha? Y'all come on in. We'll give them another minute, y'all. We'll get started. We're gonna go and get into this. All right, let us begin. How about it? How about we gonna get into it? Now, I just recently watched a TV show, Queen Sono, on Netflix. It's a pretty dope show, and I seen a few things in there that was worth decoding. You see what I'm saying? Now, story goes, you have this sister, this Nubian sister. We know it ain't called Africa for real, for real. She in southern Nubia, whatever. And she is an agent, and her mother, Sophia Sono, was a revolutionary. You see what I'm saying? She's part of that generation. Now, it's a fictional story, but we all know Sophia Sono is represented by Wendy Mandela. You see what I'm saying? And Queen Sono is the children of her movement. You see what I'm saying? The children of her movement. So Queen, she's she becomes an agent. She gets trained or whatever, and she's a master at it. Djedi Sentinel or whatever. I always tell y'all them Djedi Sentinels is what the spiritual agents, source agents or whatever, soul agents, and they infiltrate, espionage, all that, the whole shebang, right? So what goes down is she on a mission or whatever. She telling this dude And one of the guys there made her, and she took the opportunity to snap on him, and he took out a gun, and which caused a firefight at the party. So they killed off each other. And the dude that she was telling it that she killed off was a Russian dude. And so this brought in the Russian. You see what I'm saying? His sister went to go. His sister killed his father, and then she took up the throne, and she became a motherfucking monster. You see what I'm saying? She became a monster after that. Was it Akabula? She became a monster after that. So after that, things started happening. Things started taking place, and her old lover, who was a revolutionary. What's up, Jesus? Her old lover, which was a revolutionary, he comes in, and after about 5 years, she run into him on a particular mission, and they pick up where they left off. They was former lovers doing their thing, right? So, shit goes down, and it's pretty much her backstory. The first 6 episodes, pretty much her backstory into how she becomes a revolutionary. All the pain and all the loss and everything is pretty much setting her up to become a force to be reckoned with in season 2, from what I seen, right? They killed her grandmama, Medea, the elder Sono. They killed her, so she got to get him now. Now, Sono means son means soul. Sono also means sound, which is the vibration of soul. You see what I'm saying? The vibration of your soul. So, which is why we're wearing this yellow, this gold. Gold means soul, right? So, there's a lot going down. Now, here, I have a little article for y'all that we're going to read. And if y'all haven't seen her yet, let me give y'all a picture of her. If you've never seen the show, this is what she look like. That's what she look like. Queen sitting on her throne. Now then, let us get into the good stuff. Let's see here. What's up, Daniel? It said Netflix's Queen Sono is a spy drama set in South Africa, Southern Nubia, played by Pearl Thusi. Queen is a reckless but reliable field agent. She has kept her job secret from her family and friends, which causes some tension in her personal life. She is also dealing with the childhood trauma of having witnessed her mother's murder. The show goes through a lot of ups and downs to tell the story of corruption, greed, and betrayal. The series does not resort to the high-octane action sequences that are commonplace in Hollywood movies. It is more grounded, which adds to its authenticity. But how authentic is the show? How close is it to reality? Let's find out. Is Queen Sono a true story? No, Queen Sono is not based on a true story. The espionage drama is a fictional tale created by Kagiso Ladiga, but parts of it are ingrained in reality. The show focuses on the current political unrest in the country, while also drawing inspiration from the anti-apartheid movement in South Africa. It blends facts with fiction to deliver a story that comments on the relevant issues, which is why it seems so real. Right. They had a term here called decorporacy. Real. Here we go. Queen Sono works for a special operations group, which, as she discovers, was structured out of another organization. During the movement, the government made use of decorporacy to assassinate the revolutionaries. And they tell you it's like a cabal group or whatever. It's like a cabal group. Is this the phone where I had the video in? I may have done it on this phone that I got on now. Should have checked. Let me see. Yeah, I think I did on the other phone. Yeah, I did on the other phone. Oh well. But yeah, they pretty much tell you. So what was when Queen was asking her commander about questions or whatever, what happened during that time that led to the death of her mother. What's up, Tony? And he tells her, what was I supposed to tell you? That some fucking invisible conglomerate cabal took out my people and your mama? Oh shit, would you have believed me? You see what I'm saying? And she was like, why didn't you do anything about it? She was like, kind of hard to kill who you can't see. The eyes can't hit what the eyes can't see, right? So, cause they did it from far away in Europe. You know, why do Europe and everybody have such a stake in Africa? What's going on? It ain't just because it's the motherland, or the resources. Now, the reason why they so hell bent on fucking keeping Africa locked down is pretty much the same reason why they so hell bent on keeping us locked down. Africa, or Nubia, as we actually know it, is actually the central force or point of the Eastern Hemisphere, whereas the United States or North America is the central point of the Western Hemisphere. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they got. That's what you got going on here. North America is the central point for the Western Hemisphere, which is why we so locked down, and Nubia or Africa is the central point for the Eastern Hemisphere, which is why they're so locked down. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on when you dealing with this genocide that you got going on, the kidnappings, the killings that's going on over there. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's so bad over there. You see what I'm saying? It's just like it's so bad over here. So the people over there are suffering, and they tell you that they just show you like the villages and rural areas, making you think that Africa undeveloped. But Nubia has plenty of beautiful cities. It's plenty of beautiful cities over there. They don't want you to know that it's actually well developed. You see what I'm saying? They don't want you to know that it's well developed because they don't want you going over there seeing that for yourself. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on here. So the Black Panther Party back in the day made a connection with Africa. You see what I'm saying? It was an African branch of the Black Panther Party back in the 60s. And they connected with the Mandela movement, if y'all didn't know. And they go on with this in this article. That this is what this story is about. And let me finish up the article first. Let's see. To assassinate revolutionaries. Later it was supposed to be disbanded, but the president saw potential in it and turned it into SOG. In reality, there was no organization by the name of Djedi Sentinel. In fact, SOG is also a fictional organization. However, there is some truth in the backstory. During the movement, a number of leaders and activists were assassinated by the apartheid regime. As the movement gained more support and strength, the regime became equally brutal against them. People were punished for the simplest of things if they were found to have been involved in any way with the movement. Whipping was a common punishment, and death by hanging was also commonplace. Such acts were supposed to scare people, but violence begets violence. The rebel youth slowly turned militant, and in the time period of 1985 to 1989, violence prevailed. The resistance started taking over towns where they would overthrow the governmental system and appoint their own leaders. Moreover, they also found different ways to inflict pain on the people who were found working in the interests of the government. In Queen Sophia, involvement in the movement seems militaristic in nature. The context behind it comes from the armed wing that was co-founded by Nelson Mandela, called Spear of the Nation, or Umkhonto we Sizwe. Spear of the Nation. It was created after the Sharpeville massacre, where the police had opened fire on protesters and killed around 249 people, 29 of them being children. It was formed to take action against the government when it became too violent against the people. It threatened the government to take steps towards the reforms demanded by the African National Congress, and even launched attacks against it. However, its increasing aggression resulted in it being tagged as a terrorist organization, not just by the South African government, but also the U.S. So it was later banned. So the U.S. in this shit too. These motherfuckers is pretty much world conquerors. You see what I'm saying? They are what the U.S. doing in Africa. You see what I'm saying? Nubia. What y'all got to do with what's going on over there? You see what I'm saying? But the U.S. work for the Roman Catholic Church, and so the Roman Catholic Church tell them to send their troops over there. They have no choice but to get up and go. You see what I'm saying? To ride out. You see what I'm saying? Because Britain owns the U.S. and the Roman Catholic Church owns Britain, so it owns both. So it owns the two most so-called powerful militaries in the world. See what I'm saying? And they can send them out across the country to cause hell and wreak havoc whenever they feel like it. Because America is known as the militaristic branch of the world. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got going on. Now, enters Russia, the Russian connection. In Queen Sono, the main antagonist surfaces in the form of a Russian corporation that backs the Watuwima Brigade, and its guys tries to assert its own influence over the South African government. Why did the makers out of all the countries in the world choose Russia to be the villain? In reality, Russia has been a constant, if not too influential presence in the continent. During the movement, the Soviet Union helped the ANC by providing them with weapons while also assisting with military training. Presently, a Russian paramilitary organization known as the Wagner Group is known to have an active presence in several African countries. It is said to be linked to Yevgeny Prigozhin. Yevgeny Prigozhin, a businessman from St. Petersburg, who is also known to have close relations with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The Wagner Group is said to have popped up in various countries, influencing the politics by sometimes supporting the revolutionaries or helping the government in curbing them. Countries like Crimea, Syria, Ukraine, Sudan, and Libya, among others, have felt this impact. Let me read that again. The Wagner Group is said to have popped up in various countries, influencing politics by sometimes supporting the revolutionaries or helping the government in curbing them. So they play on both sides of the field. Countries like Crimea, Syria, Ukraine, Sudan, and Libya, among others, have felt this impact. Recently, it was also reported that allegedly Russia had tried to influence the elections in South Africa. Suddenly, something like superior solutions doesn't seem so far-fetched anymore. And they end the article there. So they pretty much telling you. They telling you what it is with this particular show. See what I'm saying? So they showing you what's going on in their world. You know, the show is a Africanized or Nubianized rendition of what the hell going on. So you got the children of these revolutionaries. You see what I'm saying? Who fought the good fight. With the Nelson Mandelas, with the Mandelas and everybody, the revolution, which is still taking place to this day. I don't want y'all to think that it stopped. Ain't shit stopped. And the revolution never stops. You see what I'm saying? So what you got going on here is these motherfuckers is pretty much trying to take control of Africa. You got plenty of different factions. They said that we already know the U.S. in it. They just told you Russia in it. The French. Europe, the Muslims, the Arabians, all the motherfuckers, the Arabian slave trade in North Africa, everybody got a stake in Africa because whether they want to be there or not, America's there for the resources. We know why they there. They use the cocaine to build our laptops and shit and technologies. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they there. You know, the blood diamonds and everything, that's what the British want to fucking refill their coffers most of the time. Their treasury. That's why they there. But the Russians are there. They said paramilitary. So it's a spiritual militaristic operation. So they there for they there to play to fuck some shit up to fill their agenda. Then we got the Chinese. The Chinese to move in now. Shit. So you got everybody fucking merging in on Nubia because they know Nubia is the central point of the Eastern Hemisphere. So, since Nubia is the central point of the Eastern Hemisphere, then they want everything you got. They pretty much want a fucking drain of everything you got. You see what I'm saying? Why? What's going on with this bloodline in Nubia? What's happening here? What's going on? Now let's get into the fourth side of it. Let's get into the chi side because we got Sophia Sono, or the soul of Sophia, or the soul of the Great Mother. The mother of esoteric wisdom, right? She has a daughter, Queen Sophia. You see what I'm saying? Which is Zoe. You see what I'm saying? Which is Zoe Eve. Zoe is her first daughter, and Eve, which is the physical manifestation of Zoe, is her second daughter. You see what I'm saying? In the Gnostic teachings. So this is what you got going on. But it goes deeper than that. You see what I'm saying? It goes back to ancient Egypt and ancient Nubia. We dealing with Sekhmet. We dealing with Menhit, the Nubian energy. So what we got going on? Well, this Nubian bloodline, you know, these Nubian bloodline have some going on there. It's real powerful. They know that this is a very powerful location on planet Earth. You see what I'm saying? They tell you that Nubia is the only continent that's actually rooted into the ground of Mother Earth, and everybody else just drifts and goes wherever. Why is this? because Nubia is the pineal gland. See, North America is it's the root chakra, true enough. But the land masses, if you ever seen Pangea, it'll like the North American continent is the spine that leads up to Nubia. You see what I'm saying? And then you have the other parts of the body, the heart, which is Australia. You know, that looks like the heart. And then you got other parts. But if you put all the parts together and it looks like Pangea, it looks like a woman that's in a curled position. See what I'm saying? That offset that Gaia. You see what I'm saying? That Gaian energy. That Kaya. You see what I'm saying? So they know that this is the pineal gland as far as the land mass and the energy is concerned for this particular planet. So they make sure they cause as much upheaval in this area as possible. Of course, the prophecies are over here, but you can't ignore over there as well because we linked. Nubia, that's Eastern Nubia. You see what I'm saying? We Western Nubia. You see what I'm saying? So this connection. They cause a lot of hell to the indigenous people over here and the indigenous people over there. That's a connection between us. That's what the Afrocentric movement, Marcus Garvey, the RBG and the Afrocentric movement of his time, the UNIA, was all about. You see what I'm saying? Making this connection between us and them. Because we share the common goal. Of course, let's not forget our South American, Mesoamerican, indigenous, Afro-European, and Afro-Asians, and all of them as well. And our Afro-Sumerians, where these fucking Arabs, desert Arabs, fucking shit up here. Let's not forget them as well. And of course, let's not forget our indigenous Australians. You see what I'm saying? So all this is happening for a reason. Nubia is actually the soul of the planet in their way because it's the only landmass that's rooted, right? So we the soul beings, but the landmass itself, as far as the region is concerned, it's the soul region. You see what I'm saying? Like the land itself. That's why they call it the motherland. You see what I'm saying? It's the region because it's the only continent rooted in the ground. So that means it's the soul of the planet. All the fucking continents come back together. If all of them was to come out of the water and everything come back together, it will form one big landmass with just Pangea. So it's literally the pineal gland, you know, the heart of this particular domain, right? You see what I'm saying? Of this particular planet. So what we got going on here? Who is this Nubian bloodline? You know, who is this Nubian bloodline we dealing with here? Who are these people? You see what I'm saying? There's a particular character in Star Wars by the name of Q-Run. Q-Runs. Q-U Run. R-A-H-E. He looks like this. This is what he looks like. And guess what? He's a Jedi Master. And he wields a gold lightsaber. Now I tell y'all, gold light is soul light, right? So his chakra rituals, trials, and lessons is a soul ritual, trial, and lesson. And in his storyline, he was tasked with protecting and freeing finding the Valley of Souls and freeing those souls from that valley. What's the Valley of Souls? Nubia. Or Africa. You see what I'm saying? So y'all know it today. You see what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on. What the Valley of Souls look like. This is the Valley of Souls. See what I'm saying? This is what it look like. And get a little close up there. Boom. That's what the Valley of Souls look like. The Valley of Souls are the Nubian souls. You see what I'm saying? And he was tasked with finding this valley and freeing the people. And freeing this Valley of Souls. The Nubians. You see what I'm saying? He was tasked with doing this. But they killed him before he could do it. But he took on an apprentice in the name of Cal Katarn. You see what I'm saying? So when you did it with Q-Run, he's from the planet Saqqara, or Saqqara, Egypt, as we know it. You know, the one of the first pyramids, the Pyramid of Joseph. You see what I'm saying? So he's from Saqqara. You see what I'm saying? He's the African connection. His name is Q-Run. Or Q-Ra, or Ra. So he's the sun. He's a solar being. You see what I'm saying? He's a solar being. Now, he's from Saqqara, and he was part of the Khitan clan. Now, Khitan, or Cat-Ern, you see what I'm saying? or the Bostetian energy, who is also another solar being. And she has a connection with who? Sekhmet. And that's who Queen Sono is. Sekhmet also. Sekhmet Zoe Eve is who she is in this particular TV show. And what's happening here is once Q-Ron died, he trains Kyle Katarn, the sun. Once again, that sun energy, that soul energy. And he goes on to I'm gonna show you a picture of him. Now, before I even get into Kyle Katarn, the death of Q-Ron represents the fall of ancient Nubia and ancient Egypt. But we know that the story don't stop there. They do what? They travel to Europe and become who? The Coptic Egyptians, right? This is Kyle Katarn, the student, the apprentice to Q-Ron, becomes who? The Coptic Egyptian. He represents that energy, the Coptic Egyptian, the first Gnostics. You see what I'm saying? The first Gnostics, because the Coptic Egyptian wrote the Gnostic texts. You see what I'm saying? So ancient Egyptian mythology gives way to Gnostic mythology. You see what I'm saying? And Kyle Katarn wields what? A green lightsaber that, interestingly enough, Q-Ron left him because that was his other personal lightsaber. Who was Q-Ron trained by? He was trained by Master Yoda, the Baphomet, once again. Now, they kicked this lineage out. I gave y'all the other three yesterday, but they kicked the fourth lineage out, and Yoda, Q-Ron, Kyle Katarn, and then on down to his apprentices. They kicked that lineage out and made that legends. You see what I'm saying? That's why I didn't talk. That's why I said it's only 3 legends in Canaan. But it was a 4th legend before they took over. Before Disney took over, it was a 4th lineage, and this lineage was the African lineage or the Nubian lineage. And Yoda, Q-Ron, another black man, putting in work. He wielded what? A gold lightsaber. So he dies and becomes a ancestor, death and rebirth. He goes to Kyle Katarn, train him as a Force ghost, because he learns the secrets to preserve his consciousness after his death from Master Yoda, the Baphomet. So he trains Kyle Katarn from beyond the grave. You see what I'm saying? Kyle Katarn becomes a hell of a fucking lightsaber, wielding a hell of a Jedi, and he goes on to free the Valley of Souls, which is Nubia. You see what I'm saying? The Nubian souls. You see what I'm saying? He goes on to free Nubia, Africa, if y'all just need me to say the word for the day. You see what I'm saying? So this is going on, and then he goes on and take apprentices and whatever. He also has a connection with the Skywalkers, because he goes on to train Mara Jade Skywalker, who becomes the wife of Luke Skywalker. Who is Mara? You see what I'm saying? Mara is mother. You see what I'm saying? Another name for mother. See what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's getting ready to rain around here. So Mara is another name for mother. You see what I'm saying? Ma. You see what I'm saying? Mother. So another Sophian name. See what I'm saying? And she also got that Mar. You see what I'm saying? That Martian energy as well. So she a warrior as well. So she goes on. He goes on to continue the lineage and help with Luke Skywalker's Jedi Order when he reestablishes it in that particular timeline. So you got 4 powerful lineages that continues on, right? So I already gave you the first 3 in yesterday's lecture, so I'm giving you this one because it's very important when you're dealing with Queen Sono. You see what I'm saying? So definitely. It's very important when you're dealing with Queen Sono, because you're dealing with the what? The soul. The Nubian soul. That's what this is all about, and the freedom of it. And what's holding them back? We see that they geniuses. Motherfuckers can produce technology from trash and do all this cool shit. But what's holding them back? Their spirituality. That's what's holding all of us back. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is now awakening spiritually. They fucking with Jesus and Christianity. And what's worse is, unlike us who's trying to come out of that shit, they are going into that shit more and more. You see what I'm saying? Except for the South Nubians. There's a lot of Southern Nubians, the revolutionaries, ain't really hearing that shit. Nah, nigga. How you gonna fucking betray your nature, your land, your motherland for Jesus, who just got here? Like literally, they really just started setting up Jesus in South Africa. You see what I'm saying? Southern Nubia. So this is what you got going on. They really just started setting them up, building statues of them and shit. You know, this apartheid regime which killed their people. You see what I'm saying? So they gonna set up churches and shit to enslave the Nubian mind. You see what I'm saying? So they got them walking around and on their continent believing in their foreign deadbeat God. Because we know Jesus is a deadbeat deity. What's up, Robin? What's up, Alicia? You see what I'm saying? And Jesus is you, El Cristo Negro and El Cristo Negres. So how you gonna push it off on them? You see what I'm saying? How you gonna feed them a white Jesus? You know, when they the fucking living Christ, Christos. Your ass down here putting up this bullshit, you a Christos. You see what I'm saying? You an enlightened Christos. Until you get into your occult sciences with the Baphomet and you start to, you know, rise up out of here, do your internal work and ascend up out of here, right? What you got going on with this Queen Sono? They pretty much just set her up in the show to you know, be a bad motherfucker. They killed everybody she loved. Made sure she lost her friends. Everything that she needs to awaken to who she really is. Because she was running from herself. Her grandmother said it, you running from yourself. You know, you running from your soul self. Once you get back into your soul self, you good to go. So when she dies, she goes to the graveyard and she begins to talk to her ancestors and she begins to tap back in. I ain't running from myself no more. Nah, I'm about to be a bad motherfucker now. I'm ready. So that's what she got going on. Another thing is, when she was 5, once again, rituals. They killed her when she was. They killed her mother when she was 5 years old. They killed Sophia when she was 5. You know, that's symbolic itself. Now, what was they doing? What was she doing when they killed her? She was blowing bubbles. What's the spiritual meaning of the bubble? Well, according to them, let's see here. Let's see. The meaning of the bubble signifies relaxation, peace, and good fortune. A bubble has no noise till it exists, and thus it also indicates silence. You see what I'm saying? Till it bursts. Basically what they're saying. So relaxation, peace, and good fortune. It also represents silence, you know. And you know, silence is like the language of the force, right? So they killed her mother while she was blowing bubbles. So they disrupted her peace, her relaxation, and she had to deal with that trauma for the rest of her life. You see what I'm saying? So they killed the mother. Once again, it's always this symbolism in TV where they killing the mother. Why they always killing the mother in TV shows? It's them showing you a rendition of when they was coming into power. They killed the mother energy, the mother force on the planet, the Sophian energy on the planet, the Aset, you know, the Sophian Aset energy on the planet. And so and they tell you that's how they took over. We had to kill the mother. See what I'm saying? And so, but she had a daughter. And you see what I'm saying? And her daughter, Queen Sono, Sekhmet, Zoe, Eve, has risen up, is starting to rise up to fight the good fight once more and free those Valley of Souls, which is Nubia, her country. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got going on here. That's what you got going on. So now she's coming into who she really is. She's tapping into the force. Now notice, whenever she in danger, that her traumatic experience triggers in her mind, sort of like a danger sense. So she kind of got like a sixth sense with that danger sense. When she in danger, that traumatic experience, which is I think is Sophia looking over her, let her know she's in danger. You see what I'm saying? So she has that as well in this particular show. But she does great. She raises hell, and they set her up perfectly. It's only 6 episodes, so you go check it out on Netflix. And they set her up perfectly, and they pretty much tell you just a little of what's going on in Nubia, especially southern Nubia, because they know that southern Nubia was where the revolutionaries at, the Winnie Mandelas, the Dogon tribe, everybody, the magical revolutionaries, the actual revolutionaries. That's where everybody at in southern Nubia, because that's where, for their particular country, that's where the resurrection begins for them. You see what I'm saying? It always starts at the bottom and rises to the top. Now in northern Nubia, Oh, they got a lot of fuck shit going on in Libya, the Libyan slave trade, the Arab slave trade, the fucking Israeli slave trade. You know, they going over there killing Africans, Nubians, kidnapping them, doing all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Alafia, what's up, Alafia? What's it called again? It's called Queen Sono, Sono, on Netflix. So yeah, they doing a lot of fuck shit in northern Nubia. You see what I'm saying? The slave trade is real up there. You see what I'm saying? They got a lot of scammers. They got a lot of shit going on out there in northern Nubia. You see what I'm saying? But in southern Nubia, that's what the fight really is. In mid Africa or mid Nubia, they pretty much war-torn countries. They pretty much tore them up. See what I'm saying? The Russians, the U.S., the British, the French, they tore them countries up. You see what I'm saying? Just destroyed them. Just decimated them. You see what I'm saying? They pretty much a memory of what they used to be. And then you got the Asians coming in the eastern side of it, you know, and they settling in eastern Nubia, trying to set up shop. They trying to run them out. How you gonna come to somebody else's country and try to run them out? What's going on in Asia? The reason why you need to fucking leave. I tell you what's going on. It's a whole other fucking apartheid. Cause they instead of them nutting up and fighting their tyrannical ass government, they run it. So, but they got nerve to call Africans pussies and shit. But they running from their government. Who up there literally destroying y'all towers, y'all ancient towers and Buddhist temple, and murdering Buddhism and fucking Taoism, and you ain't got the guts to even fight for your own fucking religion. You see what I'm saying? So you, and they run to eastern Nubia and then try to have the audacity to call them cowards and bitch niggas when they done ran to a whole other country. You know how far fucking Nubia is from Asia? You know how many countries you had to pass through to even get to fucking Africa or Nubia? Yeah. So yeah, this is what you got going on here. So yeah, they instead of fighting their government, they tyrannical government, you know, nothing up warring with them, they running to Africa. You see what I'm saying? They running to Africa, talking all that shit. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. But they didn't know. They didn't ran into some monsters now, cause them southern Nubians don't play that shit. Yeah, so the southern Nubians starting to run their ass out of fucking Africa. They sick of their bullshit already. They just got there. See what I'm saying? They already sick of it. The only good thing that I seen that the Asians brought to Nubia was they brought back their kung fu, which they gave to them in the first place. You see what I'm saying? Which they gave to them in the first place. So this is what you got going on here. This is what you got going on. So pretty much the Queen Sono show. Check it out. This one that y'all know. Get out this particular decode. Let y'all know my thoughts. What's really going on in the land we know as Nubia. That's Africa for the modern day name. We know it's not called Africa. It's called Nubia. You see what I'm saying? You know what Erykah Badu said. Call us by our names, guys. You know, Titans. You see what I'm saying? Titans. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, Nubians, Atlanteans, Lemurians. See what I'm saying? Then you got the Europeans, the Grimaldis. You see what I'm saying? Ancient Asians, the true Asians, the Samboites, the Kokians, the original Russians, the Kokians. You see what I'm saying? You got the original Australians as well. The Tasmanians, who they tried to kill off. You see what I'm saying? And all other indigenous tribes. See what I'm saying? So this is what you got going on. Then you got South America. Oh yeah, the devastation in South America is real too. So don't let them get twisted. You know, call them by their names. The Incans, nigga. The Norte Chico, nigga. The Chavan. You see what I'm saying? Call them by their name. Mexico, Meso. You see what I'm saying? Call them by their names. You see what I'm saying? Olmecs, Aztecs, Toltecs. You see what I'm saying? Mayans. That's what they are. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, and then you got Canada. You know, they doing fuck shit up there. You know, call them by their names. You know, call them the natives of their land by their names. You see what I'm saying? And I respect them too, cause goddamn they got together and formed their whole indigenous nation. I think it's called the First Nation, if I'm not mistaken. Indigenous tribes got together to protect themselves, and they call themselves the First Nation. Cause you know they was getting killed too. They was getting murdered and assassinated and killed just like everybody else up there in Canada. So Yeah. Suffering is not sacred, as Sister Bilquis said in American Gods. You see what I'm saying? It's for everybody. You know, we all equal in that particular field when it comes to this bullshit on the planet. But don't worry, we rising now, and they know it. We rising. The God's back. The Titan's back, baby. Them Titaness is back. You see what I'm saying? And they scared. They're scared now. So they calling all type of hell and havoc all across the planet. Even went so far as to show you this global lockdown. You see what I'm saying? Which we triggered for real. The Star Seeds triggered. But we shutting this shit down piece by piece. You know, they shut it down for a little bit. They're just a whisper, a whiff of what's happening here. You see what I'm saying? A whiff of what's really going on. And y'all gonna see more. Y'all gonna see more fucked up shit over the next 3 to 5, maybe 6 to I said 3 to 5 years. Yeah, next 3 to 5 years, you're gonna see more fuckery go on. Cause they trying their best to maintain power, and they doing whatever it takes to do that. Because the Piscean energy is dead now. We fully into the Aquarian age. No more of that Twilight shit, you know, in between. No, we fully into the Aquarian age as of March 13th, 2020. And the transitional period happened from March 13th to March 20th. Now we fully into the Aquarian age. That's why everything feels different now. You see what I'm saying? It looks different. You know, nature regenerating. Everybody coming back to life. Everybody coming back online. Everybody awakening in mass all over the planet. And you're going to see this more and more. And you're going to see more and more star seeds pop up, take to social media, and begin to teach as time goes on. You know, the next generation. You know, the torch always get passed to the next generation. So those that's 20, 21, 22, 23, give them 2 or 3 more years, they gonna be at it. You see what I'm saying? They gonna be at it next. So there you go. You see what I'm saying? Welcome to the new age, baby. Welcome to the new age. So there y'all go. I take questions now. I'm pretty much done. There you go, Jeb, New Earth. What's up, Amelia? So yeah, y'all go check that out. Tosh, I wrote that work down from yesterday and put it on my wall. Oh, that's what's up. Glad it helped. So any questions before I get up out of here? I ain't gonna make this one too long. Alafia, what's your outlook on the recent killing? Yeah, which one? which recent killing? There's a lot of recent killings. Shit, you gotta be more specific. So any questions before I go? Alafia, I think it's witchcraft? All of it is witchcraft. All of it is ritual. All of it is psyops. Fucking blood rituals. Blood sacrificing. All of it is pretty much cabal occultism. That's what I call it. Their own brand of fucked up magic. Pretty much. Yeah. What's up, Sherry? So yeah, all of it is fucking cabal occultism or cabal witchcraft, whatever you want to call it. They fucked up ass form of magic. That's what you can call it. So yeah. But yeah, there y'all go. That Nubian bloodline, that Nubian Jedi bloodline, that Jedi lineage, in what you call Africa, is starting to rise up, and it's starting in southern Africa or southern Nubia. George Macon is a fake name. Macon is a city in Georgia. Yeah, it's actually Mason. It ain't Macon. We can read through that one. That one was easy. It's George Mason. Alefi, I'm an empath, so I'm trying to avoid it, but it's fucking up my energy. You know, a great way to deal with that shit is turn inwardly. Focus on your soul. Allow that shit to flow through you. Volpod that shit, as we was talking about yesterday. Volpod that shit. Hell. Let allow their energy to allow they fucked up ass rituals to flow through you, but don't touch you. You see what I'm saying? And shit, and push that shit back, kick that shit back out, and nullify it. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. What's up, Alexa? Yeah, there you go. Learn to detach from this bullshit. It's all a game. It's all a fucking freak show, a circus. Goddamn. Remember that. You in the living, breathing Grand Theft Auto game. Do not get it twisted. Grand Theft Auto, especially San Andreas, was the realest fucking game to ever come out as it pertains to how this fucking matrix works. You see what I'm saying? That was the realest game to ever come out. You see what I'm saying? That one and Vice City. Both of them fucking powerful. So now, Grand Theft Auto 5 is pretty good too, but Vice City and San Andreas pretty much put you on game. They told you how the mafia operate, then they told you how the black man gonna rise back up. You see what I'm saying? CJ from San Andreas. Run up in your spot like CJ from San Andreas. As Dave Chappelle once said. Yeah, there y'all go. Help sister out, let her know that she got the shit. She can throw that energy off her with ease. It ain't nothing but that energy is about this big now. Oh, can y'all see it? That energy is about this big now. You see what I'm saying? It's about that much. It's about that much now. You know. So once y'all detach from that shit, you know, stop fucking with their energy. Stop watching their news. Start letting these psyops on Facebook fuck with your emotions and mind. You'll be good. Cause you see, they just showed you in Minnesota, they rose up when they hung old buddy. They lynched old buddy. You see what I'm saying? When they lynched old buddy in Minnesota, the motherfuckers rose up and went to war and started fucking the police up. The police got the fuck on. Did you see them shooting anybody? Hell no, they got the fuck on. Shit, hell, these niggas gonna get enough of fucking with these new age star seeds. They can't here to destroy this shit. I know, I can't here to destroy this shit. Hell. Shit, that's what we came here to do. You teaching, you're fighting, and you're teaching, you're fighting, and you're growing at the same time. You know, this Cold War getting hotter. As I tell y'all, this magical Cold War getting hotter. So yeah, there y'all go. All right, I'm gonna get up off here. Let y'all go on and enjoy the rest of y'all day. There you go, Sherry. Just start thinking of yourself as a super character, because that's what you are. You are some kind of superhero or superhero and more. Yeah, you're a type. A giant among cowards. Yeah, I don't even want to call them men no more. They cowards. Yeah. Shit. Giant among archons. Hell. What's up, Yummy? So that's what you're dealing with for the most part. Just fuck niggas at this point. Alexis, so you said it's gonna hit ATL next? Yeah. Fuck that shit. I don't know why these niggas in ATL just ignoring the CDC. These niggas like down the street from them. Like, y'all know they there, right? They the ones creating the diseases. Why y'all let these niggas just run rampant out there? You see what I'm saying? Shit, y'all think they not gonna release disease in ATL and try to fuck y'all up next? Come on now. They just show you. You know, we focus on the wrong things. I better pay attention to what the fuck is going on around here. Y'all supposed to be set that motherfucker on fire with your magic. Shit, yeah, they creating all the diseases. Them and Bill Gates Foundation, all them other crazy motherfuckers. Y'all can fuck them up right now. They in y'all hood. CDC. So yeah, put a hit out on their asses. Assassinate that shit. They hard at work with creating diseases to fuck y'all up. So, yeah. But that's alright. We rising. We gonna get their asses sooner or later. And I'm betting on sooner. But I feel like they gonna release another virus in the summer and shut this shit back down again. Cause it's a global economic crash. They can't keep this up for much longer. See what I'm saying? So they just biding their time, opening it up, closing it, opening it up, closing it. That's a new way to distract everybody. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. IRS fuck their asses up too. Hell, they ain't no good either. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But the facts is coming. My guys already let me know I'm on it, fam. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. If you thought they was gonna let goddamn y'all rise up in Atlantis, got no problem. Nah. They gonna come see y'all eventually. Shit, let y'all prosper out there in Atlanta. Y'all sitting on the Atlantean energy. Nah, they gonna come fuck it up eventually. They can't let that energy ride for too much longer. What's up, Judy? So yeah, there y'all go. Let me get on up off here. Marv Jones, y'all share this with your friends, put the word out. Y'all check out my other occult lectures on the Melanaut Order. And I'm out. Peace.